Hey guys, welcome back to Rough and Stitch Options Trading, and we're glad that you're here. We are a growing community focused on swing options trading, real setups, and continuous learning. Our main goal here is to really provide clear and practical insights that you can actually use as you trade in this market. If you find value in our content, we'd love for you to join us as we grow and also navigate this trading journey together. So let's get right onto it. Today we are looking at UNP. UNP is Union Pacific Corporation. What do they do? Let's go to Google and search real quick so I can make sure I'm getting you accurate information and nobody goes and hangs me out here. So, Union Pacific Corporation, they operate in the industrial sector, specifically the railroads industry, and they happen to be the largest public railroad in North America. So, UNP, they do provide freight transportation services across the western of the United States. So let's look at their chart, see why we entered this trade, see where we entered this trade, see what our profit targets were, if there was a profit target 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, who knows. The limit is limitless. So let's go ahead and look at the monthly time frame. That's what we have on here. We can see, let me just start off. There is a pattern that I really, really do like is a consolidation breakout. I do like it because of a few reasons. Number one, we see the candles holding a specific area. Looking at UNP on the monthly time frame, we can see UNP has been holding right there. Previous resistance, as I keep saying, previous resistance, resistance, standard support, and support, support, support. All right, so it's been holding that area where we got. So why we got into this? We have an area right here that it kept proving not to pass. Let's go this side. So this area, we see a lot of traffic going on. No, not a very clear picture. If you ask me, that picture is not clear at all to me. We got that. Not very clear for these candles because they go back down. They go back down there. But the picture becomes clear again. Look at this candle right here. Look at this candle right here. Look at these two nice candles right there, the green candle, the red candle, good, good. Look at this candle, try to do a peekaboo right there, pushed back down. Look at this candle right here, try again. Look at the volume, good volume. So a consolidation breakout. I really, really like this, and I'm going to do a review cap of LMT trade that we took. And can you imagine this? After we got out of the trade after profit target 1, the thing bazookaed up to 600 something. So anyway, I'll do another video of LMT later, but let's focus on UNP. So UNP on the monthly, we got into this trade right about here. Do I have the right thing? Yes, I do. We got into this trade right about there. Our stop loss, because you have to have a stop loss. You must have a stop loss before you enter a trade, because if you don't do that and the stock starts going down and you're losing money, then everything starts going south. Our stop loss was at okay, stop was 232. We got this right there, 232. I don't have to go to the T, but the stop was right about there. Let's put a line right there. And if the stock decided to go below this point, just cut it and move on. If it decides to go the other way up because you're buying call options, hold on to it. Let's come to the weekly. To the weekly, you see the whole picture here, and it's really until you start drawing these things out that you really see the bigger picture. So you see on the weekly, a lot of traffic, chop, 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 a lot of traffic going on here. People buy, selling, buying, selling, buying, and it goes on and on. Anyway, make the video short and sweet. We got into UNP calls. Let me see. These were for UNP calls, strike 250. 18th of June 27, and we got in. The entry was at $235.10. And our first profit target was right here. The previous place it kept facing resistance, and right there. And that's where we got to this trading week. And we're looking to see where we're going to go on the next trading session. Now, profit target one was achieved. When you achieve your profit target one, what do? You take out some. If you had two contracts, it's all according to your plan. Again, it goes back to your plan. You cannot follow my plan because my plan is different, but you have to have a trading plan. So if you had two options contracts, if your plan is to sell one, keep one, go right ahead and do that. If your plan is to sell all of them, go right ahead and do that. There is nobody who is going to hang you for that. That's your plan. You stick to your trading plan. So, according to my plan, or the plan that I had when entering this trade, was when it got right here, sell a few contracts and remain with one. And I'll show you guys a screenshot of that, so I'm not just chattering out here and spewing information to tell you how awesome this trade is, and I'm I'm doing the opposite of that. So we got here to profit target one. Again, this is the whole concept I keep saying: risk to reward. You have to risk. You risk one, and your reward has to be more than one. You can't risk one to get one, because at the end of the year, what's going to happen? You're either going to have losses, or you're going to have a break even year. And you're going to sit down and ask yourself, goodness, what did I do the whole year? I mean, that's happened to us. If you're new to trading, that's happened to us. But the whole point that I'm trying to drive out here is growth. And that's the type of growth that we are teaching our students in our group. It's growth. Because on a trade like this, the risk to reward is 1:6. I mean, that's pretty good, because now you're not, you just risked one to gain six. You're not risking one to make one, because that's what a lot of traders do. And to me, that is emotional trading, right? So come back to this, and I'll show you guys right here. So profit target one achieved. What am I looking for going into the next week? I want UNP next week's candle to open right about here, and we can see a push to the moon right there. We do have some key areas to look at, and don't get I have seen those areas as well. We do have these areas we have to look at. However, if we have a very solid green candle right here that can surpass this area, there is really nothing else to stop UNP from getting to previous all-time high. Look at the monthly chart right here. You can see this is the only other area that is of concern to me on this trade. If UNP next week opens with a candle right above here, and it surpasses this area, then know this thing is going further up. If we get right here, if we start getting a rejection, hey, again, we go back to our trade plan. What was the trade plan? Where do you cut? So that, again, you don't lose all your profits. That's the whole point. Guys, have a trade plan. Have an entry, have an exit. Have a profit target one, have a profit target two. Hold on to your winners a little bit longer. Cut your losers real quick. That's the whole it's very simple. It's very simple, but at the same time it's also very hard. Now, let me show you that trade. Like I said, we got in right here. Stop was, if this thing was gonna close below 232, cut it and move on. It wasn't working out. So where is my screenshot here so you guys can see this? I'm not sure if you can see that clearly, but let me make this bigger. Okay, goodness, trading view. Okay, here we go. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I know you want to see. Hold on. Okay, I think that one is pretty good. All right, so as you can see, we got into UNP 250 calls, 18th of June expiry, 2026, right? Again, I just got one contract because of the market conditions right now. Just one contract. Bought the contract at $6.80. We are up 137%. And the contracts, they're now going for $16. So, guys, you see, that's the whole point of trading, risk, reward. You can't risk one to get one. You have to risk one to get more than one. And that's in risk multiples of two, three, four, five, six. It's endless. If you want to get to 20, that's pretty good as well. But that's my plan for UNP next week. I want to see it hold here. If we can hold here, we are just gonna go to the moon, guys. We're just gonna go to the moon. So don't jinx it. Nobody should jinx that trade. That's the trade we currently have open, and all of you, welcome to our group. You're more than welcome to join. If you want to join us, shoot me a comment. I'll send you an invite to our Discord. And thank you for watching this video. You have an awesome, awesome day or night, wherever you're watching this from. Thank you so much. See you all.